And we are live.
Okay.
We are live. What live? They live? How do you know when to say live or live? How do you
Your
know when to
brain
say
figures it out real quick.
it? Well, anyway, y'all, we are back. We are live. Welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. This is on the show with me, you, your mama, daddy, cousin. Get to come on and just chop it up, man. It is a beautiful day outside. You ready for the wintertime?
I am.
Yesterday, it was kind of like, yesterday I felt that fall in the air.
Yeah, I'm ready for winter.
You ready for
I
winter?
am. I'm getting kind of tired of the heat. Yeah.
So we got a lot to chop up today, man. We're gonna talk about the Democratic convention.
hmm A
You
lot was
feel it?
said.
Say what?
A lot was said.
A lot to say. Come a little closer to the mic. Don't be bashful.
There.
Yeah, get a little closer to the mic. I like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So anyway, we're gonna talk about the Democratic National Convention. Um,
We did fall asleep.
yeah, Biden Joe Biden gave his farewell speech last night. What you talk about? Sober curiosity. What's sober curiosity?
So that's where a certain generation of young adults are starting to come away from drinking alcohol like less and leaning more towards like non-alcoholic mock drinks.
I don't know if that would have worked back in my days. We went giving up that moonshine, baby. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the Democratic National Convention. Y'all watching that? I say Joel. Joe Biden gave. What happened? This is cut off right here. Okay, I might need to plug this up. It probably went dead. Hold on, y'all. It probably went dead. No, but the green light's still on though. Okay, let's get back on. Okay, can y'all hear me good enough? Can y'all hear? Let me see. Check it in real quick. I still hear that.
I don't hear one.
What's up, Melissa Davis? You have say something.
Mic check, mic check. I don't hear
Mic
one.
check. I hear your mic. I don't hear my mic. Mic check. Okay, there
There
I
you
go.
go.
Yeah, there I go. There I go, y'all. How y'all doing? How you doing, Lisa Davis? Thank you for checking in. Please share this live if you want to. We got a couple of conversations we're gonna get started on. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Democratic National Convention that's going on tonight. We're gonna talk about a wedding, y'all. There was a wedding where they charged people. There was a wedding where they charged people to come in. Are y'all willing to pay? How much are y'all willing to pay to go to a wedding of your friend or your family? Are y'all willing to pay to go to a wedding if they send y'all the invitation and they got a charge on it? So are you willing to pay? And also, we want to talk about sober curiosity,
Yes.
something that Jennifer want to talk about.
Oh.
But I engage you on the conversation, and we got a lot of questions lined up, a lot of thought provoking questions that I'm just curious to know that what people be thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to know what you're thinking about a lot of these questions that we gonna be talking about. So if y'all checking in, y'all please share this live. Let me put the share button up here so y'all can see that we want y'all to share. Listen, we ain't asking y'all for no money. We ain't asking y'all for no cash out like everybody else asking y'all to send money. We just here to have a nice conversation with you people. You people. This sound racist on the you people. You people. but, but anyway, I'm the host RL. This is the co-host Jenny from. You both say your own name. I'm RL, and she is
Jenny
from the block. Give it up for Jenny. And listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We hope y'all stay with us for the ride, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ain't got nothing to do, I know if y'all waiting on the national convention, y'all waiting on Obama to speak. So I'm waiting on Obama to speak too. I hope he don't speak before we go off. So I want to hear Obama speak, man. Obama is always inspiration. He always brings some inspiration, man.
Yeah.
I love hearing Obama talk, man. We come a long way from Barack Obama, man.
Oh yeah.
We had, I mean, I always wonder how we go from Obama to Trump.
Yeah. Barack, well, he was like very articulate,
Yeah,
very,
very articulate,
very
very articulate.
classy, and he brought the classiness to the presidency. So
But anyway, y'all, we got a lot to chop up today, man. We got some good thought provoking questions. I wanna know y'all answers on a lot of these questions. But before we get started, we gotta give y'all what?
the theme song.
The theme song. I think iPhone users are kind of like try to be like bougie people, in crowd type people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I'm saying, man.
You about to step on the toe.
From the black women, I see they don't have that patience like that. You know what I'm saying? But white women, they'll take it on the chin.
Well, okay. Well, this
Any of y'all got the Trump Bible?
or the
shoes? The man selling. The man. Let me tell you about Trump. One thing about Trump, he's a hustler, man. That boy Trump is a hustler. He will sell anything. A shoe, a stamp, a 3-cent lamp.
See, Nikki, he took everything from me. I went from a place of living a life like this to oatmeal cookies.
No child born out of my loins will ever be born to poverty. That's what I'm working on right now.
And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show, y'all. And the reason why we call it the Everyday People Show, because it not only involves us, but it involves you guys. We love when you guys check in and comment on things, man. That's what it's all about. And listen, if y'all wrote a book or y'all got an organization or something that y'all running or any kind of business, you're an entrepreneur, we would love to invite y'all on to talk about what y'all do. So this is what this is about, man. This is community show. I love y'all, and y'all can't do nothing about it. But anyway, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Again, please share this live to your favorite group. Just tag some people with it. Tag some people with this live. You are welcome to do that. We're gonna get into the National Democratic Convention. The Republicans have already had their convention, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the Democratic National Convention. Anybody watch the convention last night? I want to know y'all thoughts. What's up, Lisa? Lisa, say hello, guys.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa Davis, say hello, guys. Denise, what is Fossil?
Fusel.
I hate messing up people's name, but she got
Yeah,
Ronnie Lee.
Lisa.
Who's Ronnie Lee? Denise. Who is Ronnie Lee? And our girl in the building. She out of Facebook jail. I see. You out of Facebook jail, Candy.
Yeah, I think that's.
I'm gonna call you Candy because I cannot pronounce your name.
Yeah, that's close.
Okay. Listen, let's get into this National Democratic Convention. I know a lot of y'all probably tired of politics. As y'all see, I got my shirt on. I got my Kamala shirt.
You bought two?
I bought two shirts because I like this slogan. I love this slogan. I love when he said, "Mind your own damn business," and that's what life should be about, y'all. Minding your own damn business and let people take care of themselves. Let people do them and let God do God. You know what I'm saying? Let people be people and let God be God. That's what I'm all about, y'all. Mind your own damn business. Who's checking in? So we already did check in. So y'all, welcome to the show. The National Democratic National Convention. I'm gonna play a little clip of the Democratic National Convention. Old Kamala came out and did a little curtain call, y'all. But old Joe did his farewell thing. What do y'all think about that? This is Kamala coming out. That thing was packed too. It was packed, man, and it was these people like. Play a little bit of this.
And there's the theme of first night for the people. And there she is, the Vice President of the United States, and perhaps the next President of the United States.
Good evening. It is so good to be with everyone this evening in this hall and everyone at home. This is going to be a great week. And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible President, Joe Biden, who will be speaking later tonight. Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you. Thank you, Joe. And looking out at everyone tonight, I see the beauty of our great nation. People from every corner of our country and every walk of life are here, united by our shared vision for the future of our country. And this November, we will come together and declare with one voice, as one people, we are moving forward. With optimism, hope, and faith, so guided by our love of country, knowing we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Let us fight for the ideals we hold dear, and let us always remember, when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
So that was a little piece of the national. I actually missed that part right there. I just had to pull that up. I missed that part of her coming out. But that crowd was kind of like going wild. Is it me, or is it just like the Republicans are just boring? The parties, and I think the Democratic Party is like that because they got a lot of black folks in it.
And two, their tone in the conversation that they're having is, even though they throw some jabs out there, it's positive energy.
Yeah,
it's just better.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a different feel.
Yeah.
The Democratic National Convention is just a different feel. It's a feel of hope.
Mm-hmm.
And when you listen to the Republicans, it's almost like it's almost, I feel like I'm finna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not die, but you
I
feel.
know what you mean.
Yeah, it feels like
it drains your energy.
It drains your
It's not
energy. You feel like
positive.
you're a loser. Like, damn, I suck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what are y'all thoughts when y'all watch I don't know if y'all watched the Republican convention. I dropped in every now and then to watch a little bit of it, but it's kind of like a Debbie Downer type feel. You know what I'm saying? But when you watch the Democratic convention, it's almost like you it's a pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
She out there laughing and giggling, and it's just she's such a happy-go-lucky woman, man.
High energy. It's high energy, and I love it.
And she irks the Republican, man. They hate her laughing and giggling. They hate her guts, man, when she be out there smiling and laughing. They say she be out there cackling, you know what I'm saying? But she just brings so much energy, man, and it's just such a different feel with her at the top of the ticket than Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, I think he got the will, but he just ain't got the energy. He just don't have that energy to. He came out with a little energy last night. He was kind of like talking loud, you know. Maybe he took a nap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't come out falling and looking like he was tired, so he was ready.
So what are y'all thoughts? We would love for y'all to just interact with us. How y'all feel about the Democratic National Convention? Are y'all excited? Do y'all like watching it? Y'all might be a Republican. You know, I don't know what y'all is, but I watched a little bit. I'm just burping. I'm just burping in my. I watched a little bit of the Republicans speak, and I couldn't watch it. I couldn't stomach it because it make you feel like the world is coming crashing down on you.
I didn't watch any of it.
I watched a little bit of it because I like the politics. But anyway, when you watch the Republican Party convention, it makes you feel like the world is coming down on you, and like it makes you feel hopeless. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Republican plan is to make you mad, to make you angry, to want. They try to make you angry to vote for them.
Right. Instead of focusing on the plans to
Yeah.
make the country better, it's more about putting the Democrats down and making sure that everybody have this idea that they're not what they say they are, so that they can, swing votes their way. But it's the energy is just bad.
BT, what's up, man? BT say so far so good. BT, I miss you, I miss you, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, man, I'll shoot you the link. Obama gonna rock the house, and yeah, man. Obama gonna, you know, everybody gonna tune in and watch Obama. He probably have more people watching him than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Because and the reason why, because people miss that inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
People be looking to be inspired. When you're not doing good, you don't want nobody telling you doing bad. You want somebody to lift you up.
And is Michelle, his wife, is she going to speak too?
I think Michelle, she's speaking. She might be speaking tonight or tomorrow night. But I know she's speaking. She might be speaking before Barack. She gonna go on. But I know Barack gonna close it. He got to be the closer. Yeah. You can't have nobody close it other than Barack. Right. So he got his own. And then I think Bill Clinton gonna close tomorrow. Then I think the vice president Tim Walz, the mind your own damn business. I'm gonna be able to hear mind your own damn business that night. You know what I'm saying? But I think Tim Walz closing after Bill Clinton. I think Bill Clinton gonna go before Tim Walz. I think he gonna go with Tim Walz. How you doing, man? What's up, BT, Lisa Davis, my boy Rico? What's going on, man? Michelle, he said Michelle is speaking tonight. So she probably go on before Barack Obama, and they probably stick somebody between her and Barack Obama just to build up the anticipation for Barack Obama, because they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna let him come on right after her. Right. So they might let her come on. She might come on while we on live. We might miss her a little bit, but because I think the Democrat went a little too long last night. They went a little too long last night. Yeah, they did. What you think about that?
I mean, it was good. I mean, a lot of the things that they said were very inspiring, the stories and stuff. I mean, I actually enjoyed listening to Joe Biden's daughter before he came out. So it was good. It was just lengthy. Because I got sleepy.
Yeah, it was lengthy. I think they scheduled too many speakers. I mean, some of those people we really didn't need to hear a whole lot from. They probably should have did like 5 minutes, like Warnock.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying Warnock did a bad job. I'm just saying you went too long. Right. Just get out there and throw a punch or two. Throw a punch or two and get off of there. And he kind of like trying to he hung in there too long, like he was giving a sermon at church or something.
And Hillary she was soaking up the cheers.
Yeah, but see, they wanted people like Hillary. Hillary, Bill, all them, Barack and Michelle.
Yeah,
that's like royalty,
right,
in the Democratic Party. So they want them to go long. They want to get them their time like 30 minutes, but the rest of them, they didn't need them like 10 minutes.
Right, like the first guy that came out.
Yeah, like the first guy came out, and a lot of them were going too long. And it just drug out. And then when Joe got out there, he must have took a nap. Like I said, Joe had to take a nap. Joe had a lot of energy, man.
He did. I enjoyed it. It was just a little long, but I enjoyed it though.
But he gave a good speech, and it was one thing he said. Look, y'all, I'm gonna put the link I'm gonna put the link in the comments. So if y'all want to come on, chop it up with us live, y'all welcome to do so, because this just ain't our show. This y'all's show. So we welcome people to come on, chop it up live. Y'all want to talk a lot, but y'all want to stay in the comment. We welcome that. We just want y'all to interact with us and tell us what y'all think. BT said Biden had a bucket. You know what, BT? That's what I said, man. Because Biden had a lot of energy for it to be that late. Because it was almost
he came on late.
It came on late. It was
way late.
What time? It was like 11 o'clock when he came on.
Yeah.
But we got to remember, it's like they're an hour behind, so it's still late.
But still, I got sleepy.
Yeah.
We were the sleepy ones, so he was good.
Yeah, he did a good job. Biden did a good job, and the one line I like when Biden said, when he first started, they say he was too young. And that is saying I'm too old. And I felt so sorry when he said that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ever felt sorry, like, you know what I'm saying? But I think, but the thing I like about Joe Biden, I think he came to a realization that this is the end. Yeah. And sometimes even on a job, you got to realize when it's time to hang it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know,
he's been in it for a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sports story. If you ever watch sports, where some players realize I just ain't got it no more. Kind of like when Jordan.
You just got to know your time.
Yeah, like when Michael Jordan went to the Washington Wizards. No, I'm not talking about the baseball.
Oh, okay.
He finished his career with the Washington Wizards, and he just couldn't elevate like he used to, and people saw it. And once people see it, they're gonna start talking. You don't want your legacy to end like that. Right. So I give it up for Joe, man. Give it up one time for Joe, man. Rico Robbins said, interested to see the former Republican governor Jeff Duncan has to say tonight. Oh, they letting a Republican speak tonight? That's always interesting. But it's the crowd is like Rutgers, man. Mm-hmm. And it's like the Democrats always have put on a better show. They always do a better show when they come to these conventions. And the crowd, man, like just going wild. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dante Charles in the building?
Hey, Dante.
What's up, my brother? What he said? Read that comment. So I can't read when it's get loud.
It says, watching the convention, but Biden was strong and sharp. And the best thing he said was he loves his job as president, but he loves his country more, thereby stepping down. But for me, real noble.
Yeah, real noble. He also said, hey, my brother. You didn't say that part.
Okay.
Hey, my brother. I guess he didn't say, hey, my sister.
No, I was just trying to get to the comment, the general comment, but he did say, hey, my brother.
Yeah, Bob was kind of sharp last night. Like BT, like Brett said, he might have had a bucket of coffee and a nap. He had a nap, then he wake up with a bucket of coffee. But he was sharp, man. He had one. It was one. He had that one little stutter that I said, oh. And I think when people listen to Biden, they're hoping they be watching, hoping he don't just mess up. You know what I'm saying? They hoping he just don't lose his thought. And he lost his thought one time for like 5 seconds, but he kind of recovered though. You know what I'm saying? And everybody would kind of wait. You know, the Republican wait. I'm surprised they didn't jump all over that when he stuttered.
Well, that was small. In comparison,
yeah, it was small, but I'm just saying it was something that made me say, "Oh, whoa." Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but there was a moment that made me say, "Uh-oh," you know what I'm saying? But he kind of like, but I think what it was, he get his word mixed up, and instead of just pausing to collect himself, he tried to talk through it a lot, and then he just started saying a lot of stuff that don't make sense. But it only happened like 5 seconds, man. But I commend Joe, man, for doing what he did. It take a lot, man. For somebody to be in the game for as long as he did, to just accept the end of an era.
And it's better that way because it's you don't want to go past what is you just kind of know your ending. Like it's just my time to pull out. I'm done, and I finished strong. So it was time.
Yeah, it was time, man. But I'm looking forward to who y'all looking. I'm looking forward to Obama speaking. Now, who y'all looking forward to speaking in the whole convention? Definitely, I think most folks gonna say they looking forward to hearing Obama speak. But Michelle can get some fiery.
Of course, I'm looking forward to hearing her too.
Yeah, but I don't think people gonna be feeling it when they go low, we go high no more. I hope that one line. There's one line I hope Michelle don't say tonight. When they go low, we go high. Now we can't do that, Michelle. We going low with them. We playing the game. We playing like Barry White say, we playing your game, baby. Playing your game, baby.
Say a little prayer. I hope she don't say it.
Oh, Dante say, lastly, please tell the non-voters to pay attention to the convention so they can learn why voting is necessary. The teams that spoke of law that passed under Biden, Kamala helped them save hundreds of thousands of pensions and these people live and survive that happened through voting. And hello to you, my sister.
Hi. I promise I did not leave that out on
Rico
purpose.
say looking forward to hearing Michelle and Barack. Yeah, everybody looking forward. I think this might be their biggest night.
Yeah.
This might be their biggest night. I would have hoped they put somebody big with Kamala. Maybe they don't want to overshadow her, so they just giving her the night by herself, which is gonna be Thursday night. So Bill Clinton and Tim Walz are speaking tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're doing it Friday night. I think Thursday night is the last day, and that's going to be Kamala Harris. She's not going to be the other night. She's campaigning in another state. So I like what she's doing. See, they're not making the same mistake Hillary made. See, Hillary won the popular vote,
Right.
but she lost the electoral college because she wasn't going to the key state. She just thought, she had to win in her back, and people were just going to vote for her. Yeah, Rico say yes. The Thursday night is the last night. Yeah, so Hillary didn't go to these key states that the electoral college said she needed to go to. So she won the popular vote, but she lost the election, the electoral college. So y'all got any more things y'all want to say about this before we move on? Because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. What you want to get into? You want to get into which one you want to do? You want to talk about the wedding or the sober curiosity? Which one you want to do first? Okay, you want to talk about the wedding. What's up, Marco Polo? This is my homeboy in the building, aka Randy Hood. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you tuning in. So listen, y'all. This is the question right here. This is the question right here, y'all. Would you or how much are you willing to pay to attend a friend or family member's wedding? And how much are you willing to pay for your own wedding? You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't heard the story about this couple who charged people to come to their wedding, I'm gonna play a quick video so y'all can get the gist of what we're talking about. I couldn't believe this. Who went to that wedding? Let me play this. That's the end of it right now. Let me start it over. Okay, y'all, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
And this $1,200.
For many couples, their big day requires a big budget.
This is a very reasonable price for a cake of this magnitude. A cake, Frank, is made of flour and water.
$150,000 out the gate. That's the numbers they were starting at.
On average, weddings now costing couples tens of thousands of dollars.
The biggest price tag is typically the venue, and that accounts for about 37% of the total cost.
To cut down on spending, newlyweds Nova and Remo Styles got creative, thinking of their nuptials more like a concert, charging guests to attend their celebration.
And I said, wait, people choose to go to Beyonce's concerts because they know that they're going to have an experience. Let's put the stress on the guests and let's sell tickets to our wedding.
I was like, babe, people aren't going to come.
People did come, but there was also some pushback.
I would never spend money on tickets. I don't care.
Who do you guys think
you are? Beyonce and Jay-Z.
The ticket priced at $333 a piece, earning guests a seat on their double-decker bus and a 12-hour adventure in New York City. Their strategy sparing them $70,000 in wedding expenses. Other couples flipping the traditional script to save some cash.
We're seeing a rise in brunch weddings.
I would say we probably saved like $40,000.
Some, like Courtney and Alex Quist, opting for an earlier celebration versus traditional evening affairs, trading in the filet and fish for pizza and mimosas.
We had a beautiful wedding, an awesome reception, and the people that we loved and care about the most were able to be there. So I wouldn't change a thing.
Wow, I just built the most amazing workflow on Monday.
$330. They charged $333 to come. They must have crunched the number real good. So when you get 333 from, you know what I'm saying? So they probably they expensive what $70,000. So they probably
Well, it was
divided.
more. It was more. It was more than that. So the 70,000 was what they saved from.
I think they said. Did you hear it? I think they said that the cost was 70. The cost of the wedding was 70,000, but they saved 70,000.
They saved 70,000 from what the people paid.
Oh, okay. So
it cut it in half.
Yeah. So you saying the wedding was more than 70,000?
They said 150.
Yeah, 150. Oh, good Lord have mercy. He must got a good job. But anyway, y'all, listen. What if I send y'all the invitation to come to a wedding and I had a price tag on them, $333? Who's still coming? Who's still coming to see your boy? Come on now. Come on, y'all, talk to me now. Y'all still, Rico, you still come and see me? Herb, you still coming to my wedding, man? I'm charging $333. You still coming? BT, who all still coming, man? What you said? A wedding is going to next month. What it say?
It says the wedding that he's going to next month, the venue was $35,000 just alone for that, and that doesn't include cake, the flowers, the wedding dress, the photographer, and more, and none of that.
But are they charging you to come to that wedding though, Marco Polo? Are they charging you to come to that wedding? And look at Rico say, no sir. Okay, I'm taking notes, man. I'm checking to see who all gonna show up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes now. Don't think I ain't gonna take notes.
No.
Yeah, I'm taking notes, man, to see who all gonna show up or not. So they charge like $333 to come to the wedding.
So I had to think about it, okay, because the first thing I said to myself was, wow, like, who does that? And then when they started explaining it, I kind of was like, I get it if they had all this stuff for their guests to enjoy. So it wasn't like they just went, saw the wedding, had a little reception. It sounds like they had a lot more going on. You know, so
you still my boy though.
So yeah,
he said, "Yeah, my tux." so and that's pretty much all everybody gonna be willing to pay for their tux. And a lot of people don't like being wedding now because they don't like to pay for their tux. People just be wanting to just show up and eat, man. I ain't gonna lie, but they say the wedding was 12 hours long.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think for that particular wedding, it made sense that they didn't just pay to just sit, watch them, do their vows, and then just go to reception. They had what they call an experience. They had a lot of stuff happening. And if you think about it, sometimes people will buy gifts and will spend, anywhere from 100 over, depending on what the gifts are. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like lately, weddings that I know of, people are just giving money.
Yeah, I thought that's
so
how
you're gonna spend. You're gonna spend anyway. So it's a new idea. When I first heard it, I was like, nah. But for them, though, it makes sense. But I think if you're just coming to watch the vows being said, and you're just gonna have the reception, I don't know. That's kind of high, but that price of $333 is based on what they spent and what they had for their guests.
Jermaine wanted to know when you and Jenny getting married. We getting married soon. Okay, we're gonna get married soon. How long that soon is to be determined. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna send you an invitation and the price tag and how much you got to pay to come, Jermaine. I hope you come, man. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Who trying to be at a wedding for 12 hours?
Yeah, that's a new idea. You got to be mentally prepared to say, this is something different. I'm ready. But I don't know. Like, I'm just curious as to what they all actually did. I want to look further into that because that is a long time.
Please, don't let him string you along. Jermaine trying to start something. But here's
not happening.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. That, you know what I think? You know what I think happened? I think they got the price tag and said, what we gonna do? And he like, what we gonna do? And she like, and like a woman always do, they always got a scheme. A woman will come up with a money scheme.
Solution.
Yeah, well, you call it a solution, I call it a scheme. You see, even we see it two different ways. You call it a solution, he saw it as a scheme. You know what I'm saying? That's why remember he told her, "Oh, who gonna come? Who gonna do that? No, we can't do that."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it's different. I mean, that idea would have never come to my mind, never. But that's something new, and it's probably gonna start a trend. Maybe you just never know.
Well, it might start a trend, but I don't think it's gonna catch on with a lot. It ain't gonna catch on with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not paying. I'm gonna bring you a modest gift, and I think that's all. When you're doing a wedding, this is about you and him. Yeah. This ain't about me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So only thing you can hope for that people gonna be generous with a gift that they bring you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perspective. Like when you say it's not about the guest as much as it is about the couple. So I get that.
Yeah, y'all get married. I'm not getting married. I'm just showing my support. I'm just witnessing. I'm just a witness to you getting married.
Yeah, and it's expensive. Because I noticed like people when they're planning their wedding, they're real particular about the number of people. And they're like, you got to let me know you coming. You got to RSVP because it's strategic. It's like, if I'm inviting 100 people, then that's all. You can't bring nobody extra in the door. You can't slip in. It's got to be the people that we invited, So, because they're thinking about the plate, per person. They're thinking about the venue, the seating, all of that. I mean, it's a lot because I had a relative that got married recently, and she was real strategic about it. She was very strategic.
I think what you call what they doing is doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And why are people willing to go in debt for a good occasion? This supposed to be a good occasion. This supposed to be a happy time. And people are stressing themselves out trying to get married. And now you got to come up with a scheme. I mean, a plan. Now you got to come up with a plan to recoup some of that money back. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't fair to people you invite. I mean, I like you and I love you, but I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's something that's new. I think people will have to get used to that if it becomes a trend because that is I would have never thought to say, to anybody like, hey, I'm getting married. Let's charge but like I said, I'm curious to know what they did in those 12 hours. So
look, you ain't, and that's another thing. You got to pay me for my time. 12 hours. You don't even work on a job that long. You know what I'm saying? You don't even go make money.
But but like for this couple, they said it was an experience. I personally think that's a lot. That's too much, but that's something that apparently their guest was willing to go and do. So.
They got to ride on a double-decker bus.
So I wonder, I'm curious now, with the money that they spent, did they buy gifts?
Did who buy gifts?
The guests.
They ain't bought no gift. They struggling trying to pay for their wedding, $100,000 wedding. They still got to pay $30,000. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing. So the money is spent to cover the cost of everybody having a good time, but then there are no gifts, and you want the gifts. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying the people paid $333 and bought a gift?
I don't know. I'm curious to know if people bought gifts.
Probably. People probably still bought gifts, but for me, I think my gift is me being there. If you charging me to come to your wedding, I am the gift. Yeah. I'm the gift. I'm the gift for you because I came and I paid my $333. So you don't be expecting another $100 gift card from me.
Right.
That'll be $433. Right. Now I'm at home like, damn, they ain't pay me that light bill. I don't pay for a wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all better stay married.
and that's the part. And that's the thing about it. They're gonna go through some hardship because they're gonna be struggling to pay the wedding off.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a new idea, but it's not grabbing me. But I thought it was different.
I don't think it's a new idea. I think it's a desperate idea. I think I think they saw that tab and they say, "Oh, we got to do something." But what they did, they played on people's heart for them because they know some people are feeling guilty if they don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be saying, "What kind of friend y'all live?" You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people probably went because they didn't want that guilt on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all don't think we worth this?
And I wonder, was it per person? I'm thinking,
Yeah,
dang.
$333 per person. You know what I'm saying?
Couples should have got a break.
They said $333 per person.
So if a couple went, that's like almost $700. Ain't no way.
Well, you wouldn't have went. Either I would have sent you, and you tell them he came down with something. I would have sent you and you tell him, he got COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It really is.
And you think about a couple go. So that's 666.
And
my math ain't all that good, but
you spending money to look good because women, we're gonna get our hair done, nails, we're gonna make sure we looking good. The guys, y'all do what y'all do. That's more money spent.
Yeah, so you don't spend close to $1,000. Two people spent $1,000 trying to get sharp and support somebody at their wedding.
Yeah,
and it's just too much, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? People got to. When I get married, we having everything in one place. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do what we do in the hood. We gonna get some aunties, uncles who know how to cook. We gonna pay them to cook some food. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Look. If you plan on marrying me, don't try to get too extravagant. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the place looking pretty. And we're gonna have the wedding and the reception in the same area. And that's what a lot of people are doing.
Yeah, of course.
So
I had a relative that did that.
Yeah,
she had everything, and it was so nice. Like everything was going great.
Exactly. That's the new trend right there. That's the most sensible trend. That's the economically best trend. Because I ain't gonna be paying for the wedding for 10 years.
Right.
Yeah,
and at this wedding, they had people that cooked really good. They made all the dishes because she had to think about catering and all this stuff. She was like, nah, she got the best folks to cook everything, and everything was really nice.
Yeah, you get all you can, folks. She cooked the best macaroni and cheese. We're gonna get her macaroni and cheese, or she do the best baked chicken. Because it'll be like a basic menu. So much green bean, rice. You know what I'm saying? Some chicken and 2 meats. You know what I'm saying?
And everything was still very elegant. It was real nice. Like
they're just gonna have to call me cheap, but we gonna be cheap and happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be cheap and happy, and everything paid for, and all we got to do is stay in love. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what it's all about. So the homeboy, he probably stressing like, man, the cake man on my ass. You know what I'm saying? The cameraman talking about sending goons at me. You know what I'm saying? Deron Lovett said, "No, why I gotta pay for your bills? I'm not getting married." They're right, bro. They're right. But if I'm not sure, Deron Lovett is I ain't gonna say your hood name. Start with a P. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a grown man now. I ain't gonna call you that, man. You know what I'm saying? But good to see you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? What he say?
If you can't afford a big lavish wedding, go to the courthouse and then have a nice reception.
Yeah, that's what everybody doing, brother. That's what everybody doing, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And you can have the wedding at reception. You can have the wedding and reception in the same place. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, it depends on the number of people you're inviting. Because sometimes people just like only want people that I know really that care, and they skim it down, so it's not like just any and everybody.
Yeah,
I think when you're younger and you get married, you look up and like, I don't even know who that is, But then when you get older, you kind of know who your people are, and you're like, hey, the wedding list of guests ain't gonna be super long. You just kind of narrow it down where you still have a good amount of people, but it's the people that that you want to see you there.
And a lot of event halls are set up like that for you to have like a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my ex-wife daughter, her wedding, she had all her wedding the same thing. She had the tables already. What happened? She had the wedding, she had the table, she had the chair set up like a regular wedding. Then after that, everybody went into another room where they served cocktails while they set up the tables for the reception. And then when everybody got all slizzled up and drunk, and guess what we ate? She had a varsity truck outside.
Oh wow!
And she had a Waffle House truck. Cause she like Waffle House and she like Waffle House and her husband like varsity.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I say, damn, that was a good ass idea, man.
But it's like the guy and the couple that was saying they had pizza and what mimosas.
Yeah, they had pizza, man. People are doing, you know what I'm saying? People are finding different ways of celebrating love, because at the end of the day, man, when y'all gone, it's just me and her. We gonna collect these. We gonna collect these gift money, man. We gonna count up our stash. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all come to my wedding, y'all look. At least bring $50, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Because I usually give $100 for a wedding. I normally give somebody $100 gift card, and don't give me no damn gift card going to Piccadilly. You know, don't give me no food gift card. And I'm telling y'all right now.
Yeah, he won't spend
I'm gonna read them at the wedding. I'm gonna tell y'all. Because somebody bring you a $25 gift card to eat at with the
Applebee's.
Applebee's, yeah. Somebody said.
Yeah, you're like.
Gerard said TikTok got them faded. Yeah, man. People watching this fantasy stuff, man, on TikTok. And most of them folk be divorced in like months. Then they be have a bitter divorce. Yeah. They don't just have a divorce. They be so bitter, like, you know what I'm saying, taking each other to court and everything. I ain't paying for it. She promised me she was gonna pay for it. She both been paying for the cake. I both been paying for the photographer. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing I don't like, you don't need 15 grooms and bridesmaids.
Right.
You don't need all that.
No.
I guess I'm really we hashing out stuff right now while we were.
Listen, I'm already ahead of you. Already ahead of you.
So how many sisters you got? You got
oh shit, I got 5.
So you got 5 sisters.
Trust me, I don't already figured it out.
So you're gonna have 5 sisters and 1 best friend. So that's 6. And I gotta come up with 6 guys. I got 5 boys, and I gotta find a best friend. You know what I'm saying? I already see how it gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? We even go out like that. Jerron saying take that money and invest it in y'all future. Exactly, man. That's a smart thing to do. But unfortunately, a lot of people like to be seen. A lot of people like that talk. Ooh, girl, it was so nice. It was a nice funeral, girl.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. It's like that with any event now. Baby showers, gender reveals, funerals. It's extravagant. Like, it's almost unreal, the level. So
it is, man.
Birthday parties. It's like, it's a lot.
Yeah,
so,
people be doing too much out here, man. Yeah. People are doing too much out there, but I am not. So how much would you be willing to spend on a wedding? What you think is kind of like the range to pay for a wedding?
To pay for one?
$1,000.
What? You want me to show up in what?
you gonna go to Simply 6 and go get you a nice little white dress, and I get my cousin to sew you a train on it.
No. No and no.
But what you think though? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, seriously. I think when you factor in,
y'all, me and Jenny doing our wedding plans right here live. We doing our wedding planning live on TV, live on Facebook. So how much you think we should spend?
So keeping in mind, the main things like photographers.
My cousins do that.
Okay, so check, that's gone. We ain't worry about that. Cakes. The groom's cake, the main wedding cake.
My cousin make a good cake.
Okay, check that off the list.
But
And,
see,
you know,
here's the thing, though.
it's not as expensive when you start factoring in. Okay, we know people that would be a part to help cut the cost down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas when you have, this is where a lot of people spend a lot of money. They have wedding planners. And they got to get paid. You know, they sit with you, they show you all the stuff. And that's where they get us as women. They pull their book out, they show you all the stuff you can have. And we get emotional and we be like, oh, this look nice. And then once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
So then you start trying to figure out, well, what can I do? And how, you know what I'm saying? So I think if you're creative enough, you can come up with your own ideas. Unless you just want a wedding planner, because I think the cost starts to come in with that.
I think my sister and them gonna want.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to help do a lot of stuff.
Well, your sister knows
so
what she doing.
yeah, so we'll have some. We got wedding planners, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing about my family, I got some people who like to pitch in. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah.
But see, by your sisters, most of them if they're gonna be in it, they ain't gonna have time to be like getting in the plan or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know, like one of my sisters, she'd be all up in it.
Yeah. So long they don't be clashing, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you know you need to spend $10,000 on this thing. He cheap, you know what I'm saying?
No, well, my sisters are not bougie like that.
Oh, they're not bougie.
They like nice things, but they're not bougie. They're not. They're not. They are not like that. No.
So what do you think a nice venue? You would want a church? Do you care about a church wedding? I think church weddings are kind of like going by the way of the dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people doing church wedding, but they still do. But it's still like they have a real clergyman, a real pastor come in and officiate it, but they just don't do it in the church.
I mean, it's so many different places that you can do that may not be the traditional church that we all kind of grew up in it when we had our first marriages and stuff. Like my sister, she got married and it was a lake house. It was just nice, like super nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
And so, you know, you don't have to do a church wedding. It still has the factor of, you know, you before God. It doesn't have to be a church building.
The thing about having it outside is risky.
Oh yeah.
Having an outside wedding is risky because, you know, like they say, you can plan the picnic, but you can't. You can predict the picnic, but you can't predict the weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta plan and make sure you check what the weather may be like, and you got.
They're beautiful. Now, outdoor weddings are beautiful. I've been to a few outdoor weddings, and they was beautiful, and they got lucky. I can say they got lucky.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is have an outdoor wedding, and it just started pouring down raining right before he say. Right before you get a vows, and then you got to, oh man, what we gonna do?
And then too, the time of year, like the time of year matters too, because I think, you go into the fall months, the weather is a little bit more predictable.
So you a summer or a spring type person?
Let's see. In between the two, I don't know. Maybe spring, because summer is like hot.
I figured you're gonna say spring, because spring, and the reason why, because spring kind of like represents something new. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a new growth and stuff like that. So, hey, y'all, we just planned our wedding. Now we just got to come up with a date. Jenny looking like, nigga, you got to go on your knees first. You got to get on your knees. I don't see no ring on these fingers. But but it's crazy that we ask people to charge people to come to their wedding. I'm gonna be as generous as I can be coming to your wedding, but you ain't finna tell me what I'm gonna pay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You better have some. What they call them, lamb chops, salmon, lamb chops, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. What they call them, truffles, and what they call them. What?
You thinking about?
Man, you better have a tomahawk steak.
I mean,
if I'm gonna spend $333, and that's another thing about that. If you paying $333 go to somebody's wedding, what are your expectations? Now I got expectations.
It better be a gift up under the seat. Some talk shows, like
no, it ain't gotta be a gift up under the seat. Because I don't think they're gonna ask you to pay that and then ask you to give you a gift. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think we get caught up in on a serious note, we get caught up in the we live in a day and time where everything is just super glamorous.
Deron say, if you know what vibe you're going for, then get the people you want involved. Then you all sit down and hash it out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So let's.
I think we just do. I think because of social media, we see what everybody else is doing, and again, we get wedding planners, and they just show you all this stuff that you could choose from, and you get swooned in, and it's like, "Darn, how can I?" Like you just want it to be nice, but I think sometimes people overextend themselves, and you just have to. You can do it nice and it not be like super expensive where it hurt your pockets.
Because the wedding planner is the wedding planner, they got clientele to worry about. So they got to put on the show. They got to make it look real pretty and extravagant. And they try to do it within a good budget, but make it look real nice.
Right. They gotta make their money.
Yeah, they got to make their money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we probably go cheat with my sister. Yeah, but so like I was saying about if I paid to come to somebody's wedding, if I'm paying $333 to attend your wedding, now my expectations are different than me just showing up there and hope they got something to eat. Now I'm saying they better have some steaks.
Yeah.
They better have some lamb chops. I ain't talking about them bitty lollipop lamb chops. I'm talking about the big lamb chop. You know what I'm saying?
And have the best alcohol, have some Moet.
Man, have some Moet. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Spade. You know what I'm saying? We ain't toasting with no Andre. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't gonna be toasting with no Andre and no Boomshine. Now, you know what I'm saying? That $333. I want to eat good and drink good. And I ain't leaving until I get drunk. I'm telling you. I'm getting drunk at this wedding. This one wedding, I'm getting drunk at, man. I'm gonna make sure I get drunk at this wedding, man. I'm gonna be a drunken stupor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one of us got to stay sober. Oh my God.
He said, don't forget these wedding plans we want you to spend, but they don't pay discount. They get on you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all married. Y'all give me some good ideas. Y'all married folks out there, man. You know, we both been married, so
Yeah, and I've been down that road, like, yeah, lots of, yeah.
yeah. Then the dress gonna cause like.
I think my dress was
you ain't
like
wearing your old.
600.
You ain't gonna wear your old dress.
I can't fit into it.
You ain't gonna wear. You ain't gonna wear it anyway.
I know. I couldn't even put my leg in that dress. I was so slim. It was so crazy.
You ain't gonna wear no another nigga dress. You wear another nigga dress on me.
No, I learned from that wedding. That was a lot. It was people that I didn't even know. I was like, who is that?
Yeah. If you're paying 33, it ain't gonna be nobody that but people you know.
Yeah.
Because people who really care about you, they gonna spend that $333.
Right.
But people like me, look, I got COVID. It's like he's still using COVID as an excuse.
Yeah.
He's still using COVID as an excuse, man. Come on, bro. You ain't got no COVID. But anyway, y'all, we got a lot of us stuff. It's 8 o'clock. We ain't did number 2 topic, man. But let's get on what you were talking about. Tell me a little bit about what you were talking about.
So it's about it's called sober curiosity, and it's
what is it? I'll make sure. What is COVID sick?
So
what is sober curiosity?
So it's a new idea that certain generations are looking into in relation to alcohol. So you got your Gen Zs and you got your millenniums, and they're looking into having a different kind of relationship with alcohol. Like they're trying to.
Is that good?
Well. So let me give you the reasons why. So
they drink that much, so they have to have a certain thing, a sober curiosity thing. They must. I mean, what are you doing drinking anyway?
So they're looking to drink less, not like stop drinking completely, but just to drink less. and it's about wellness, health, wellness, and mental clarity. So they want to get in a better state. So they're more into the mock cocktails and the virgin drinks and stuff like that.
I pulled up a video to kind of like see what it was.
And now to the growing movement of sober, curious living.
Sober, curious living. Lord have mercy.
It's a trend rising in popularity among younger generations who are choosing to reduce their alcohol consumption or just not drink at all. Rena Roy is here with this. We're really interested in this. Good morning to you, Rena.
Hey, good morning to you, Robin. Yeah, super interesting. This Sober Curious movement has really been gaining traction as more and more young people focus on their health, wellness, and even saving a few bucks here and there. Studies show the number of college-age drinkers has gone down quite a bit in recent years.
More and more young adults are rethinking their relationship with alcohol. It's all part of a movement best summarized in the latest season of Netflix's hit show, Emily in Paris.
Oh, what if we did a non-alcoholic version? There's been a lot of growth in that sector thanks to the Sober Curious movement. The Sober what? The Sober Curious movement. It's mostly Gen Z and millennials who are adopting a wellness approach to alcohol. They're not sober, they're just exploring not drinking.
A 2020 study finding that abstaining from alcohol is becoming increasingly common among Generation Z. In 2018, 28% of college students reported that they did not drink alcohol, compared to 20% back in 2002.
You might not be 100% sober, but you are interested in drinking less.
Hillary Scheinbaum, author of Going Dry, a workbook, says alcohol-free alternatives are becoming more accessible.
There are non-alcoholic beers, wines, and spirits on restaurant and bar menus, even at hotels and resorts, and now in airplanes and even airline lounges. They are everywhere.
Dallas-based content creator Avon Wynn says cutting back has even helped her financially.
If I'm going to choose between drinking like a $22 drink or paying rent, I'm probably going to pay rent.
And Kendall Toole, a fitness influencer, says she's seen positive improvements in her health.
The most notable shifts that I've seen on my health were, one, the ability to get deep, restful sleep. My anxiety was not as profound and as adamant as it was previous.
And you can even start your own Sober Curious journey right at home.
One household item for mocktail is orange juice. You can make non-alcoholic mimosas with orange juice and non-alcoholic sparkling wine. It's as easy as that.
Yeah, and another popular and pretty simple one is just mixing up your favorite juice with sparkling water and some.
So if you're going to do that, that's just juice. I mean, I drink juice anyway.
So it's
yeah. Explain it to me.
So I think that it's an idea that just mainly is leaning towards they want to have better health, because when you drink and you may not see immediately the effects, but like if you are real sociable and you go out a lot, or every weekend you're doing something that's alcohol there, you gotta add that up over time. So we don't see it right away, but like just give it some time and it'll show up somewhere, whether it's in our skin. It could be for some people, the depending on the level of their liver health. I mean, I think it's a cool idea, and that generation.
I'm like the run. It's that's just moderation.
Yeah.
So
when you think about what they're saying, they're saying that they're leaning more towards not drinking or less drinking, which would be the moderation, and then for a lot of them, just not drinking at all and just leaning towards the drink that makes them feel like they are having alcohol, but it's just the visuals of it and just the whole social setting. Like, it looks like I'm having something, but you're really not.
So that means they drink a lot already.
No,
it got to be they drink a lot and they trying to.
So let's look at the age group. So Gen Zs are like 12 to 27.
I ain't never understand the Z's.
It's the generation, the ages.
Z and Y's, and, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's the millennials.
Let's say the ages between 12 and 25. All this Z and Y and X. So what we at then? What we at?
I think we are. We're not, because the millennials are after the Gen Zs.
I don't even know who I am.
We are Gen X.
Are we Gen X?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we're Gen X.
What age group is Gen X?
So I know millennials
Let
are
me Google it.
so millennials are, I want to say 27 to like 43. And so 43 on,
Oh,
I
they
just
were born in the new millennium.
yeah, and
Okay.
then the Gen Zs are like 12 to 27.
Now I can understand the millennials cause the millennium, but I
Yeah.
don't understand the Z's and X's. And,
So yeah, we're Gen X.
okay,
Yeah.
we Gen X.
Yeah.
So somebody asked, "What Gen you in?" Well, I'm Gen X. What? Gen X in this mother. Gen X off of this mother, boy. Yeah, me and my Gen X crew, we coming through.
But I think it's cool because I think it's cool because if you think about like a lot of times people are when they're young, they're not probably as careful. They may drink and drive. Now I know we got Uber and Lyft and all that stuff, but I think it's cool because when you are considering the ages that they are, and then they're leaning more towards, taking better care of their bodies and not being intoxicated. It's just probably less issues. I think there's a benefit to it. I like it.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
said drinking at home is cheaper. He said they just tired of spending hundreds of dollars at the bar. I get that. Cause they did mention like
the
they
cost,
the
yeah.
cost. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And you got a lot of people who spend a lot of time at these bars, man.
Sure.
Like they get out work and they go straight to the bar.
Yeah,
I mean, but I ain't never grow up like that. Like
nah.
when I was young, I didn't just go to. I went out to drink on the weekend,
Mhm.
and a lot of people do like happy hour. I guess they do happy hour every day, where they just go to the bar to have some drinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a midweek thing, I think.
Yeah, that's a yuppie. Them people I call them yuppies. They're always trying to be social, trying to look
Yeah.
for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's something again that's a good thing. I think our generation, we just had a different experience with drinking. We probably didn't. I don't know. It's just it's a lot more happening. I'm not saying we didn't have our social time,
Well, we're eating in
but
the middle of the show. Y'all the chocolate cover. Y'all eat chocolate cover raisins? I got a big old bucket of them.
yeah, that's a lot.
Chocolate cover raisins.
But what I think is that our generation, we didn't have all of these outlets the way that the younger generations do now. It's just something to get into everywhere. And usually alcohol is served everywhere. So, like even if you go to Cracker Barrel, they sell alcohol there.
You say, but they don't mention all the weed and coke and the pills they popping.
Well, yeah. So I mean, it's just a wider.
That's a good point. That's probably what it is. Cause this generation, man, they're doing so much drugs.
Yeah.
When we came on, we were just doing weed. It might be a dude here or there who tooted. You know what tooting mean? That mean they snorted cocaine. It might be a dude here or there that he tooted. You know what I'm saying? But most of the dude were just, we weren't even drinking when we were that young. We weren't even drinking that much until we got in our like middle 20s.
Yeah.
I can speak for me.
Yeah.
But we smoked hella weed.
Mm.
We smoked hella weed, but we wasn't doing no whole lot of getting drunk, going to the bars every day. We wasn't snorting like that, popping pills. Nobody even know that about no pill back then.
Yeah, it's different now.
Yeah, they doing too much, man.
It's too much to get into, and it's too much, and it's too many places to go. Like I said, at Cracker Barrel, they serve alcohol. I remember the first time I went in there, and I was like, "Wait, you can get wine and beer and stuff." Mimosas, yeah, that's cool, but like you can go in there and have alcohol, like you going to like a regular bar.
Yeah, when I come, they ain't sell beer on Sundays. They sell beer on Sundays, and now they sell alcohol and they sell liquor and liquor. They sell alcohol and liquor in the regular convenience stores.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, it's I think it's a good thing. And maybe what'll happen is some of these bars, they might go up on the prices of the mock drinks. I don't know. If they're gonna get their money. They're gonna have to find a way to get their money. But I think it's cool. I do.
All right, let's get in. Let's get into a lot of these. I'm trying to pick people's mind. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into a lot of these little thought-provoking questions. And the first question is, what's your greatest fear? What's your greatest fear and how do you manage it? Like, what you fear the most?
I gotta think about it for a second. Hold on.
While you thinking, I'm gonna give you my greatest fear. My greatest fear is leaving this earth without having accomplished nothing. Nothing personal, nothing, no goals. I don't want to leave this earth without accomplishing my personal goals.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
now you want to take over. You know what I'm
no. Listen, I don't want to take over. You're on the same path that I was thinking. Like, I would say it's sort of the same. Like, I wouldn't want to leave here not having fulfilled my purpose. Like, my particular purpose of why I'm here. Because sometimes we see what other people are doing and we want to jump on to what they're doing because maybe we can, maybe it's something that we think we want to do. But what your purpose is in your heart. So if you are living and you get to the end and you're like, wow, I did all these things, but what was really in my heart that I really wanted to do?
Yeah.
That's fulfilling. So I would say that would be mine. I wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, things that fulfilling to you.
Yes.
And I think a lot of time we go through life and we go through life pleasing people. And we never get to the things that we like to do.
Right.
So my biggest fear is leaving this earth without accomplishing one of my personal goals. And one of my personal goals is to put music out there. Because I want to leave something. When I leave here, I want people to be able to say, go on Spotify, iTunes, and still hear me. Still hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? Some positive that I did. It's gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying?
And then you tag onto that. How do you manage that? So how do you manage that?
What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on this? How do I manage that? I manage that by doing what I said, beginning to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Actually take steps to do it.
Right. And it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice because, like, for myself, I got like my hand in a few things. And so it's a sacrifice, and managing it is okay with the time. Like, how do I split my time with doing these particular things? And so time management for sure in managing it, and then in thought, like sitting quiet and saying, okay, like, let me recenter myself and focus. Like, I got all these other things that everybody do every day. You work, you know what I'm saying? You pay bills, and you spend a little time with family, and everyday things, you eat, take a shower, all that stuff. But I try to say, okay, where at some point in the time that I have outside of those responsibilities do I carve out to create this stuff and make it happen? So yeah, it's managing the space and time that I have to do those things, because it don't just fall out the sky. You got to work on it.
Yeah, man. I just want to leave something here, man, for people. Leave something here for people to still enjoy, even when I'm gone. Right. So that's my thing. So next question, y'all feel free to give me respond if y'all want to. We move to the next question. What's the toughest decision you've ever made? What's the toughest decision? Oh, one. You can just give me one of the toughest decisions you had to make. See, I told you they were thought-provoking questions.
They
you know what I'm
are,
saying? Thought-provoking questions. And I had a little time, and since I came up with them, it's probably unfair that I didn't give you time to think about it. But I would say for me, the toughest decision I have ever had to make is to make the decision to get a divorce.
See, we be thinking too much alike. I promise you, because I'm putting myself out there, but no, I promise you, I was thinking the same thing. That it was a tough thing as far as like the whole beginning of it, like just even making the decision to say I'm leaving, not even the actual process, but just to say I'm leaving, because you go in with this mindset that this is forever, while we're on the earth living, and you feel like when you make that decision, it's a set thing. And so that was tough for me. And yeah, so we kind of on the same thing.
Deron said, quitting a job with no prospects and still having to provide for my family. I'm assuming he's saying, is that the first question or the second question you answering? It sounds like it might be for the second question.
One, yeah.
So yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough thing to do. You to quit a job, but not knowing where your income gonna come from. Right. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure you landed everything. Yeah, second question. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everything ended up working out for you, man. You know, I think so. And it take real faith to do that.
It does.
It take real faith to do that. Because on my job, guys are talking about every day. That's all we talk about, leaving the job. Mm-hmm. We be talking about leaving the job for 5 damn years. I mean, and Negroes ain't went nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. It take a lot to leave that job because you're leaving your finances. Yeah. And and you quit the job, they ain't gonna give you no unemployment.
Right. And it's like once you leave, it's almost like ain't no turning back. So
ain't no turning back.
You got to be sure when you do it.
So I guess he said he wasn't sure that he didn't have no prospect, but God will make a way, man. Ain't he good? Ain't he good? Ain't he good?
No, won't he do it?
So yeah. So what I was saying. So mine was like getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? It's putting yourself back out. It's kind of like leaving a job too, because you going back into the unknown.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's you can find anybody better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you're gonna get better or worse.
Right.
You don't know if the next person gonna be a better person or a worse person. Not saying the person I was with was bad.
Right.
I'm just saying, it took some to it was it was a tough decision. Yeah. It was a tough decision because now you're not everything you do, it gotta be you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's like because when you went into it, you didn't have this plan in your head that at some point I'm gonna be out of it. So
yeah. Because now you faced with you ain't no 50-50, ain't no 60-40, ain't no 80-20, nigga. It's 100-100.
Right.
That's where they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And you got to find your space, and they got to find their place. Mm-hmm. Well, more likely when the man make that decision, he got to find a new place. You know what I'm saying? So that was something you had to think about.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And it's not that you don't love that person.
Right.
A lot of people think when you get divorced, y'all had a bitter divorce or something like that. But sometimes you get to a space where you're not happy and you just want to feel free and find the perfect, not the perfect first person, but
I got a saying for that. Okay. So there are no perfect people, right? But there's a person that's perfect for you.
You better coin that. You better coin that. You heard it somewhere this year.
No, this was dropped into my spirit some years ago.
It's years ago. You didn't make no T-shirt with that on there.
I'm going to.
So we're gonna start printing T-shirts.
I'm going to.
See, like I went and bought this shirt with him with Buddy said, "Mind your own damn business." It was something that simple that people put on a T-shirt, and I went and bought.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's something you can do to us. A slogan that ain't no such thing as a perfect person. But just a
person that's perfect for you.
A person that's perfect for you. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I had to make that bounce on that one. Okay, let's get on to the next question. Have you ever had a paranormal or an unexplained experience?
Oh yeah.
Experience.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you sound like you read it for them first. Okay.
I gotta think because I've had more than one.
But just name one. Name your the best one you like.
So let's see. Paranormal or unexplainable experience.
Yeah. Paranormal, unexplained. Do I gotta go again? Let me go.
You can. You can.
No, go ahead.
Because it's gonna be crickets for a second. My brain thinking. Hold on.
Okay, but here's mine. Here's mine. It was one time I was really going through some stuff. I was going through some stuff, and I needed prayer, right? I needed prayer. So I called my mama, right? And I asked her to pray for me. And this one particular time, she said, "No, I'm not gonna pray for you. I want you to go get on your knees and pray for yourself." So I went in another room and I got on my knees and I started praying to God, because you know what I'm saying, I was in some mess, man. I had a popo looking for me. You know what I'm saying? See, something you never know. I had one side on me and stuff like that, and man, I was just like, I was like scared to go anywhere, because you know what I'm saying, you can't drive because they have roadblocks all over the place. You know, they just want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I started praying. I just started praying, and I swear, I was praying, and I felt that, and it broke my prayer, because I felt like I thought somebody had crept up, got in the house, but because I was the only one in the house, but I felt that. I know the difference between a feel. I know I felt somebody grab my shoulder. I actually felt that, and I stopped, and I turned around, but there wasn't nobody there. And I used to try to explain it away myself. I used to say maybe my shirt was kind of like up there and it fell down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was a physical touch. It was a real physical touch. And this is the first time I'm telling this story. I'm telling you this story. It's the first time I ever told anybody. And I used to try to explain it away. You know how you get those twitches in your muscles? Yeah. I tried to, maybe there was a twitch in my muscle. But I know the difference between a twitch in my muscle and a shoulder touch. There was a shoulder touch. And I didn't even start that praying because I was kind of like scared, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. So that was my unexplained experience. But I can say, you know, we can say that we know what it was, but it's unexplained because I didn't see nobody, and you know what I'm saying. So that's my unexplained paranormal experience.
Okay. So listening to you, I would say what I've experienced is not quite, I wouldn't say paranormal as like in that way, but I did have an experience where this is probably the closest I can get to it. Is I remember I was extremely sad. I same as you, I was going through a lot of stuff, and I remember I kept saying, I don't want to be here. Like I'm just ready to come home, and I'm just laying in the bed crying. And my door, I promise you, my door to my bedroom opened, and I saw my mom and my great grandmother.
Physically. Oh,
Yeah, physically. And I remember it scared me because I guess my emotions were so heavy and high that I was like, you know how they say you be careful what you ask for? It's like they were coming to get me, and I was like, ain't that sad? Like I quickly came up
They were
out of
coming to
it.
get you or comfort you?
No, to come get me.
Oh.
Like you
Take
want
you
like
home
yeah, you
to
know
the
how
upper room?
yeah. and you know maybe had I
ain't trying to make light of it.
no. Maybe had I not interrupted that, maybe they would have just came to comfort me. But a lot of times, those kind of experiences happen when, you know, with somebody coming to, you know, get you is that's your, you know, being escorted home. Because my mom, she had that type of ability to see, and so did my grandmother and my great grandmother. So it's kind of like I can see, you know, spirits.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I can, but that was like the greatest one that I had, and it scared me. So I was like, I'm good. Like I'm good. I'll get over whatever this is I'm crying about. And then it was over. But yeah, so that's probably the
I think they
closest
came
thing.
to comfort you. If you say you
Maybe
were crying,
so.
I mean,
Because I was really close
yeah.
to both of them.
Yeah, they came to comfort you. The babies, it's okay, babe. It's gonna be all right, baby. Stop crying. We got you. But what's the next question? The next question is, what was your most embarrassing dating experience? It doesn't have to be with me. It could be with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gosh.
You all have
because I didn't see these questions ahead of time, so that's why.
Well, I knew stuff when I first read it.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't say a date, but I was with, it was coming back from. Well, was it a date or was I just with? Okay, so I was
Well,
with.
who you finna? It was a date, or you just couldn't? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. You ain't got to.
No.
You ain't got to make it. You ain't got to make
Because
it
a
sound
date.
good for me.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. That is
when I
not
was
where I'm
with you,
going.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I can't say I can't think off the top of my head something embarrassing that happened on a date, but I can say something embarrassing that happened when I was with like my ex when we were out together. I had all this stuff in my hand, right?
Like what stuff?
Just things.
Things. It could be like
I
what?
can't remember what I had. I just remember I was walking.
What you had a bottle of wine and condoms?
No, I
don't know what you got. You said things.
So two things happened. One, I was walking up some stairs and tripped. And everything went flying. I hit the ground, scrubbed my knee, and it was just like I could not get over that. I was like, damn.
Like the time you slipped the thing at the apartment.
Go on, finish telling it. Go and tell it.
No, this your story. I ain't gonna get into your story.
No, it's okay.
You know what I mean?
But then one other time though, for sure, this was an actual date. So I would just say that was just something that was just an incident. But the date was I had back then I'd had too much to drink, and apparently I couldn't hold it. And I'm sitting in the car, and I'm trying not to throw up in the car because I'm like, he's gonna be mad if I throw up in this car. So I'm holding it the whole way, head out the window. And as soon as I got to his place, I got to the front door and threw it right in front of his door. It was gross. But I was young and I hadn't had a lot of experience with drinking, so I had something that my body didn't agree with, and it all came up. It was nasty.
Duran say I was going on a date with the chick, and she was telling me about her jealous ex and how he seen her with someone. He would go off and come find out it was her home. It was his homeboy.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, I gotta read that again. Come on, let me see.
I'll read it. It says I was going on a date with this chick, and she was telling me about her jealous ex and how if he seen her with someone, he would go off, and came to find out it was his homeboy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I don't really have too many embarrassing. There was one time I met this chick. I met this chick at the club, and I bought her a drink and everything. I was probably drunk. I had to be drunk, and then I called her the next day, and we both been going out, right, meeting somewhere. Now we went to the Waffle House. So I met her at the Waffle House, and I'm sitting down waiting for her. And she's sitting down waiting for me. But we don't know, both of us don't, neither one of us don't know each other sitting down waiting for each other. Because I'm looking over there like, I see a girl waiting, but I'm saying,
is that her?
That can't be the girl right now. Because that motherfucker was so ugly, man. So I'm looking at her like, that can't be the girl right now, because she ain't look like that last night. You know what I'm saying? But it was her. She say, hey, Robert. I said, damn, that's her. So I went and sat down with her, man, and she had the nerve. She was so ugly.
Oh, damn.
And she had the nerve to tell me, ugh. She said, ugh.
What?
She said, ugh, your nails are dirty. I said, you mother. I say, you looking at my nails? I say, she's talking about, ugh. She said, I can't do this. You got dirty nails. So I said, okay, good. I said, you got an ugly face. I said, but I ain't tell her that though. I say, well, you know, I don't know how I got out of that. But that was the last time I seen her talk to that girl. Because I was glad she didn't like men with dirty nails. But from that point on, I always cleaned my nails out.
Oh my God. That's
I got out of a date with her and I cleaned my nails from that point on. You know what I'm saying? See my nails are clean now, y'all. My nails are clean. I cleaned my nails because of that ugly girl. And she helped me in more ways than she knew she did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DeRon, man, ain't that worse than an ugly girl got a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? You got a problem with me, girl? And I didn't even know that was you. You might have had something. She probably wasn't girl had all that makeup on and stuff like that. Oh, wow. But she didn't look nothing the same, but I'm looking like, it can't be her.
Yeah, I was at a club.
Yeah, we went to the club.
So light be down
yeah, the light probably was down. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, just you want to drink, you know what I'm saying? But I knew I saw that. That couldn't have been that same girl, but she knew me. She said, I met you last. She had to be her. But she didn't look nothing like the girl that I met. And she was ugly, man. You never seen a light-skinned ugly girl. Light-skinned ugly girls are the ugliest girls it is.
Oh my God.
Ain't nothing uglier than a light-skinned ugly girl.
Oh cap on that.
Let me move on to the next question, y'all. We moving on down the line. Okay, next question is, what's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself? What's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
I got one.
You ain't gonna tell them that, is she?
I don't know. But this was a long time ago.
Oh, how long?
It
How
was.
long?
And I remember being like, how in the world did somebody come up with this with the person that I am? So the rumor was that I was a stripper and that I was strung out on drugs. I was like, what? I was like, who told you that?
Street walking stripper.
No, I was like, far from it. Couldn't be further from the truth. Like, where do people get stuff like that? It was like, I was like in my 20s. And I was like, who came up with that? I was like, because this girl came up to me that I used to work with, and she said, yeah, I heard that you was a stripper. And I was like, no, not at all. I said, so whoever told you that, they must be got me mixed up with somebody else. It was weird. Like, it was weird.
I can't think of nothing. I'm trying to think of something that. What the question is? What the craziest rumor you ever heard about yourself? The craziest rumor I ever heard about myself.
It was weird.
Damn, I can't think of no crazy rumor. So people don't tell me stuff in my face. You know
Yeah, this girl, she was just like, yeah, that's what I heard. And then I had to think. I said, well, did she come up with that, or did she just really somebody said that to her? But I wasn't upset. I laughed at it because I was like, I know it's not true, so I didn't feel no kind of way about it. I just thought it was funny.
I'm still trying to think about mine.
I thought it was real funny.
I said, when I moved to where I live now, I was with cars and drugs.
That's about as bad as what somebody said about me. Somebody said I was strung out on drugs. I was like, I ain't never even smoked weed before.
Bro, that's a dangerous rumor right there, bro. Because somebody get at you for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Crazy.
Bro, you was out there setting people up, man. Come on, bro. You from the hood, man. I know you were doing that.
Oh my goodness.
Station in line, and I heard two people talking about me.
Oh wow!
What they say? They go to Popo. They got their Popo ass nigga right there. He the folk, man. They go to folk right there.
That's great.
Yeah, but they'll do something to you when they find out you the Popo, man. You hanging around in the hood, you trying to live with us? But I can't think of that though. Maybe I sold drugs. I think the probably mine was I sold drugs. Got back to my mom and them. I was selling drugs.
It's crazy though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't. And for me, it's like, how does somebody come up with something and there's no element of truth to it? Like nothing. I don't get
No,
that.
I did try. I ain't gonna lie though. I did try to sell that. So that was true. See, I can't even lie. I was trying to sell some drugs, but it wasn't no kind of like no weight or nothing like that. You know, I was trying to get some breakdowns and make me a little change. You know what I'm saying? So that was true. So there was no rumor, y'all. I apologize to the people who told on me, and I lied and said y'all were lying. That was true, but I had to tell a lie to make it a rumor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I can't think of nothing, man. I can't really think of nothing. Let me see. I can't think of everything I was accused of. I did.
I was like, they got me mixed up.
Damn, boy said he thought he was the Popos. The moved in on the cover. Okay. Have you ever had a celebrity crush? Who was it? I already knew. You ain't got to tell me. I already
No,
know.
you don't know.
Who your celebrity crush was? Man, he go round and round.
No. And no. I like Keith Sweat's music, but I've never had a crush on him. So no.
So who did then?
It was Gerald Levert.
Gerald Levert. Oh, Casanova. I just want to be with you.
Yep. I had a crush on him.
So you like somebody in that crew. I knew you like they didn't have a group together, Keith Sweat.
You talking about LSG?
Yeah, you just messing around with the whole crew.
Whatever. No, but I used to have a crush on him. Yeah, I did. Because I was devastated when he passed away. But yeah.
Why you like him? Why you like him? What you like about his voice or his?
Because he had a very mature voice. You know, kind of spin off from his dad.
You like fat dude?
He was not fat. He was just a big guy, and he's attractive, and he had a nice voice, and it just like his dad, the OJs, like they just, I grew up in the OJs music, so I liked it.
I might have to do a Gerald Levert song at the wedding. Driving in my car. Get the lyrics. You're just so good to me. Oh, but I can't afford it. Hell, what's a man like me to do?
Yeah, that was Gerald Levert. Yep. Your turn.
He said nope, because at the end of the day, they're just regular people.
Of course.
Yeah, we know they're regular people, bro. But we know what I'm saying. It's one about that you said, man, I wouldn't mind hitting them right now, boy. I would say mine was I had a crush on Kelly Rowland for some reason, man. I thought
pretty.
Yeah, I thought she was the hottest Destiny Child it was.
She's pretty.
You know what I'm saying? I had a crush on her, man.
I think out of all three of them, I always thought she was, the cutest.
Yeah, I used to be on her page stalking her and everything, man. Like, damn, look at Kelly. And she wasn't like fine. She was kind of like a petite, sexy black chocolate.
Yeah, she's cute.
Don't you see, boy?
She's cute though. Cute.
You say some celebrities are approachable and some are not. You're right, some are approachable, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's kind of like in real life. Like, yeah, they are regular people just like everybody else. But I think when it comes down to like when you in school, like you can have a crush on somebody in school. You might have a crush on somebody in your neighborhood, and they are regular people. You see them all the time, in public eye, So yeah, it's okay to have a crush. We know they regular
You're
folks.
talking about now, that's a different story. So who you want to cut, man? Which one of them you want to cut, man? I remember one time I would dream. I remember one time I was dreaming about Janet Jackson, and I woke up just in time before I had an accident.
You're terrible.
For real though, man.
And I think
Have
you
ever,
woke up and said something to me. I was like, what you say?
Have you ever like begin to make love to somebody in your sleep, and then like somebody wake you up, and you try to hurry and go back to sleep, and you be like, man, she gone. That's how I was with Janet Jackson. I would dream about Janet Jackson, man.
You're wild.
And she had that music in the background. She was saying, don't know where it begins. Life changed so fast.
You silly.
That's when you came into my life.
You silly.
Then I'm waking up. I say, I'm waking up. I felt myself waking up. I was trying to stay in a dream. She said, please don't go away. I
You too much.
And then I woke up and I tried to go back to sleep and catch her, man. I said, man, you messed that up.
You crazy.
He said I met her a couple of times. Came out to find out the family name is Lovett. Who are you talking about? Anybody named Lovett?
I don't know.
Oh, he said he had a small one on Mariah. Then when we met, after that, that was good.
I was good.
Oh man, no man, you can't have Kelly Rowland, man. No, bro. No, bro.
Y'all too much.
Bro, you can't have Kelly Rowland, man. You the police now. Aha. You the police. I'm telling everybody you the police. You just mess with my girl. You don't mess with my girl,
too
bro.
much.
Can't have my girl, bro. You can have Beyonce. Why you messing with Beyonce?
He knows.
Okay, the next question is, if you could have a deep conversation with any historical figure or famous person, who would it be?
Do they have to be alive, or
No, it can be
somebody's gone on?
somebody could be gone on. You wouldn't mind having a conversation with them. Oh yeah, she said Mariah family name is Lovett. Y'all could have been kissing cousins. So if you could have a deep conversation with any historical figure or famous person, who would it be?
So, historical. That would be more like
It can be anybody, any person.
let me see. For some reason, I always wanted to have a conversation with Esther Roll, who played on Good Times.
That's interesting. Why?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just something about her.
Esther Roll?
Yeah. I don't know, just something about her. And then these are people that are gone, but and probably I don't know, let me think, because there's a couple more. But she's one of them.
Okay, name one more then. I'm gonna give you two. You ain't gonna say name everybody.
No, I said
Esther Roll. That's interesting. Esther Roll. I would never get that.
Yeah. And probably Kershnick Ball, who was in the Migos. He was smart. Kershnick Ball. He was in the Migos.
I ain't never heard no Kershnick Ball. What his nickname was?
Take Off.
Oh, Takeoff. See, I ain't never know his real name.
Yeah. He was smart. Like, he was super smart.
But what about him that was intriguing?
The way he looked at life. A lot of times when they did interviews, his conversation, he talked about family a lot. He talked about God a lot. And he was real creative. So it was just he was like before his time. He was like very mature for his age. So I think the conversations I would want to pick his brain and know how he look at life. You know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I would never guess you those colors. They're not like real big names,
right?
My two, I would say, the first one would be Martin Luther King. I would love to sit down and talk to him, and because I would like to know what he was feeling like with the weight of a nation, almost a weight of the nation on your shoulder. I mean, you got to live your life every day with that weight on your shoulder. You got the weight of the black coat. You got the weight of this side on your shoulder. and you got the weight of the people behind you trying to stab you in your back.
Mm.
So you got you got a whole nation in front of you who revere you and look for you to deliver what they things, you know what I'm saying? And you got some people behind you stabbing you in your back,
Right.
trying to take you out. So you got it's like two different weights on your shoulders. You got the weight of your people and you got the weight of the haters on your shoulder. And I would like to know what you going through, like how you can live, like how can you sleep with all that?
Because he was so young. Like when we were kids, it seemed like he was old. But he was young,
I
like
think
30.
he died when he like 30,
Early 30s.
I want to say 34 years old when he was assassinated.
Yeah. Wow. Looking back, yeah.
Yeah, so he had
Super
a lot
young.
of weight, and I just always wondered, man, what he going through? Because I saw his speech. When I saw his speech in when he was doing the Poor People March in Memphis, he was actually he was actually there to support some garbage workers.
Mm.
Can you imagine a man of his stature, a man of Martin Luther King's stature? He's going somewhere to protest for some garbage workers. People who people see as low on the totem pole. But he felt like that was something he had to do. So he got the weight, that whole weight of people on his shoulder. And you know people out to get you. So that last speech he had, not the I Have a Dream speech, that I Have a Dream speech ain't my favorite speech by Martin Luther King.
Okay.
My favorite speech by Martin Luther King is the one when he said, "It really don't matter with me now." And that told me like he had a lot of weight on his shoulder, and he was at a point like that, when I watched that speech when he said that, you could see his throat, a lump in his throat when he said that, because I think he realized his time was almost over with. So you say it don't really matter. Just that end right there. It don't really matter with me now. Because he said God has allowed me to go to the mountaintop. And he looked over and he seen the promised land. Then he said, I might not get there with y'all, but we as a people will get to the promised land. That man, that was some powerful ish, man.
Yeah. It was prophetic. Like he knew.
That part right there always stood with me. That's why I would always want to talk to Martin Luther King and ask him, man, man, how you feeling? Like how you handle all this at your age?
Right.
Like you saying, a lot of people thought he was like in his 50s and stuff.
It felt like that when we were kids.
It felt like Martin Luther King was like in his late 40s or 50s, but the man, he was a young man. He was a boy, man. Pretty much. And you got to think, if he died, if he was assassinated at 34, that means most of the time all that stuff he was doing, he was in his 20s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the stuff in the 50s and early 60s. Right. He was in the 20. He was 20-something years old, and all these old men were following him. And people don't talk about that, man. A lot of people don't even talk about his age when he was assassinated. And that means he was in his 20s. He had all these old cats following behind him. Know what I'm saying? So I would want to talk to him. And the second person is Marvin Gaye. Because I think he was the same way. I think he was the musical Martin Luther King. He was like the musical Martin Luther King with me. And I would love to just talk to him, man, and say, how you vibe? Like, you know, me doing music, I want to know how you vibe, how you come up with all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of my music is about how I feel. And I think a lot of his music was about how he felt.
Right.
And I think today's music, people make music about how they think other people feel. You know what I'm saying? People make music backwards now. So back then, they did music about how they felt. And if you like how I felt, then you caught my music. So when I write music, I write for my feelings. I write my view of the world, what I think about a situation. I don't try to find other people and see what they like. I come up with a groove, and I put my words in the music, and I put it out there. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. but I can't be nobody else
Right.
when I write. I can only write from my perspective.
Because it's gonna come out it's not gonna come out the best if it's not you.
If it's not me, I gotta feel it.
Yeah. It's the feeling that makes it like powerful.
And a lot of his music, like Trouble Man and you know what I'm saying, Inner City Blues and what's happening, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff. And then when he feeling sexual, say, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Right. He ain't talking about, baby, sit down for a while. Let me talk to you. No, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that, man. He took something very simple and made a hit with it. Yeah. Hey, baby, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? Sugar. You know what I'm saying? Him and just like Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah. They get you the point. Turn them off. Damn it. Shit, turn them off. Shit. And light a candle. Teddy said, girl, I want to do something to you, baby. I mean, he talking about, baby, I want to pour some champagne, some Moet. I want some Moet and champagne, and I want to take you out on the town and wine and dine you. We gonna fly to Acapulco. No, shawty. Come on and go with me.
My mother loves the Marvin Gaye.
Because
she loves Marvin Gaye.
They love songs with straight to the point. Come on and go with me. You look like you lonely tonight, girl.
Shoot, my mom almost fell out when Marvin Gaye passed away. She was through.
So those are my two, man. Deron said for me, it would be Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman.
Okay.
Yeah, those are two interesting. Frederick Douglass, you know much about Frederick Douglass? I don't. I haven't read up a lot on Frederick Douglass about what his accomplishment was.
Yeah, I remember learning some of it as a teenager, but not like with where I can spit it back out. Yeah.
Yeah, and Harriet Tubman, that's interesting too, man. Because those some good one right there. Mm-hmm. But I was on a live on TikTok and a chick asked somebody who built the Underground Railroad. That dude say, what? He said there was no actual railroad, damn it. A lot of people think it was an actual railroad that she built, like with tracks. No. A lot of people think the Underground Railroad was a railroad built on like tunnels. A railroad.
On foot. But just and I was thinking too real quick, the reason why I just felt like I would have wanted to sit down with Esther Rose because she just seemed like she was filled with wisdom. Like she just seemed like she could just pour so much wisdom. Like I felt like if I could have talked with her, I could have learned a lot from her.
She did.
Something about her.
She said she made 3 words sound so powerful.
I know.
Damn.
She did. She made you feel like she was really going through it.
That was an iconic thing she did. You know when people do something that just be iconic,
yeah.
Like that damn would live on forever. Like damn.
Yep. And people of all color know that one. I was with some people at work and I was talking to one of my friends and one of my other friends of another race. She was like, yeah, I saw that episode. She said she could pick up punch bowl. I was like, yeah. A lot of people watched it.
I gotta get something if I can put like little stuff in there. And I would hit that then. Like, damn. When somebody say something crazy, I can hit damn. Girl, I say on that note, staff of Miss Grissom, because she always push us to do better. Yeah, Miss Grissom, man. But I used to run into Miss Grissom even after we left school and stuff like that at her older age. She used to, I think she came to one of the Bankhead reunions, her and Miss Andrew. And I went to Miss Turner's funeral. I actually went to Miss Turner's funeral, man, when she passed away. Miss Turner was my like home teacher.
Was she the social?
No, we talking about Blaylock. We talking about elementary. Yeah, we talking about elementary.
Okay.
We went to the same elementary, Laylock. Yeah, so I think I went to Miss Grissom funeral too. I can't remember. I think I did go to Miss Grissom and Miss Turner funeral. But I know I went to Miss Turner's funeral. I can't remember Miss Grissom. I think a lot of us did. A lot of folks from Bankhead went to both of these funerals. But I know I remember Miss Turner's funeral. I can't remember Miss Grissom. Is she? I don't even. While I'm talking about funeral, I can't even say for sure she passed away. But I'm pretty sure I think she did. I think I did go to her funeral. I think she don't pass away. But yeah. But I know I went to Miss Turner funeral. Yeah, he said he was overseas when she passed. Yeah, she passed away. I think a lot of us did get together and go to her funeral, man. Yeah, Miss Grissom, man, she was like, that was back in the days when they can whoop our butt. When the teacher can whoop our butt, you just as scared of your teacher and your mama. You know what I'm saying? That was the day right there. Like, I ain't had no problem. I mean, we cut up every now and then, but they get us in line quick. And back then, you get a whipping in school, you gonna get a whipping at home too. So you gonna get 2 whipping. So you better hope Miss Grissom don't whoop your butt and don't tell your mama. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what time is it? We can take one more.
3 minutes.
Let me see one.
Okay, I like that question.
See, that's gonna take a long time though.
Okay.
We might have to save it for next week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's a good one.
Yeah,
both of those are good.
We can save some up for next week. Then.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get a guest come on. Y'all know anybody who want to come on and showcase what they do, man? A business, author, or somebody with a book or organization, or you might just have some good vibe information, like about taxes or some good economic news, some good economic stuff, some about nutrition.
Yeah, always big on that.
Some nutrition stuff, and
Trying
we'll
to
come
live
on,
longer.
man. Yeah. So I got a couple of people I can get on, who got books. We both had somebody today, but she got cold feet. She says she's shy. She's too shy. So I don't understand how you trying to be successful and you shy. They're gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to be successful and shy at the same time, because you're gonna have to get out there and showcase what you can do. And a lot of people think I don't. I be scared too. Every time I sing at a funeral or a wedding, or sometimes when I be on I go live, I be nervous. That's why I record it and put it up there, because I be like nervous, But I be nervous too. But when the lights come on, it's showtime, baby. It's just like that. Yeah. You got to recognize when them lights come on, it's showtime, and you can't be scared to get out there. And once I hit that first couple of notes, and I get that, and I hear, and you look in the crowd, and you see you reach the crowd, that's all she wrote from that point on. But like I told her, you can't write a book and scared to promote the book. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to promote stuff on social media,
right?
But they're scared to meet people.
Right.
What he said.
I enjoy your podcast when I can join. It gives me energy. Aw.
Hey man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for hanging in, man. If you ever want to come on live and chop it up with us, man, you're welcome to do so. I can shoot you the link. You come on, we can chop it up live. You know what I'm saying? That way you ain't gotta keep texting. You know what I'm saying? This is an open forum, man. I created this forum for us, man. We can come on and talk about stuff like everybody else talk about.
Yeah, we talk about everything.
We talk about everything. We talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
You got a topic you want me to talk about? Shoot it to me, man. We'll put it in the queue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, like, she's shy. I see my girl Letitia Beatty, man. Tisha, you ready to come on, man, and tell that story again? That's my girl right there. She my inspiration, man. I love people like her, man, who overcome stuff and just so happy. She's just a happy girl, man. And I just love to support people, man. I see me trying to make moves, man. You know what I'm saying? I love supporting people who trying to move forward. And you know what I'm saying? I love that, So I just love to support people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what this is about. Like, we cut up a little bit, but but it's the heart of it is helping our community, so we can
I hate sitting on the sideline watching somebody who I know with a business or entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I hate sitting on the sideline and watching people.
Yeah, because sometimes, and let's be real, we don't support each other like we
Yeah,
should.
we don't.
We really don't, which is kind of sad. I don't know if it's a personal thing or if people just, I don't know, they scared to see you grow. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's the heart of what we are doing. And like I said, we
Yeah.
cut up a little bit, but we talk about real things, stuff that's important so that we can be educated and, just and see what's happening that's trending. But it's entertaining a little bit, but it's to help, so we appreciate everybody who do come on and share this time with us. It means a lot.
Yeah, like one of my homeboys, he got a moving company, and I hit the like button. Then some hit me and say, "What? This all you can do?" You know what I'm saying? So I share his whole page because I know people will be moving. I know people need stuff moved. They be want to borrow my truck, so I post somebody who do moving. You know what I'm saying? I want him to grow. I want him to be successful. I love seeing people who I know be successful.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing make me happier than seeing people winning, man. And unfortunately, a lot of people, I don't know if they don't want to see you win, or they just don't get it, or they just don't know.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want to be too harsh and say, y'all do this, y'all, because that ain't my place to tell people. I just got to take care of what I need to take care of. If I see a homeboy, a homegirl out here trying to do something, I'm gonna do the least I can do is share it. Cause you never know who might see it and need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? And I hope people be the same way about me. I be on there begging people to share my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I see people sharing other people's music. And they're saying either they don't like my music or they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, but he making a good point. And I think sometimes people are afraid to see people grow, which is, that's something that they got to work out within themselves. I think in order for you to
They're telling me we need to get off.
But no, we can
they're telling
close
me
it
it's,
out.
yeah, but like I was saying, he make a good point. People are jealous of your success, and I think that some people are, but I'm not gonna charge everybody with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't my place to say that. Because I know sometimes I see stuff and I just hit the like button and I keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
When I can do more than that. You know what I'm saying? I can do more than that. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
something though, because some people won't even do a like button. They just won't do nothing. They just observe, they look, and then they go on.
Because you might have like you might go and see like 12 likes, but then in another category say 48 seen.
Yeah,
so,
you're like
so you be like, damn, you saw it, but you didn't even like it.
Yeah.
So it boggles the mind, and then they turn right around and post other people's stuff and boost them up. You know what I'm saying? But it won't boost the people up who they grew with and know, work with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. That's why I invite people on this show to come. It's just something small I can do. I ain't saying, oh, I'm Oprah Winfrey. I ain't saying I got 100,000 viewers, but I have a few. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't even about numbers. Sometimes it's about the work, the heart of it, and when you do it, it blesses and it'll come back. I firmly believe this. It always comes back to you when at times when you least expect it and from places you least expect it.
All right, then, y'all. So if y'all got something y'all got going on out there, holler at your boy, man. I'll put y'all on. Once again, I'm your boy R to the L, man. And she's your girl.
Jenny from the block.
From the block. Yeah. And we going to give y'all a hand, too, for hanging in there with us, man. We appreciate everybody who tuned in, shared it, liked it, and definitely commented.
Thank
we
you.
love y'all.
Yes. Yep.
And we'll see y'all next Tuesday, man. Same black channel, same black time. We love y'all. And guess what?
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Nothing you can do about the love, baby. Peace.
Bye.